I have a bunch of notes that I can use now when I go to actually do the writing. So then I went to the other article. I didn't bother typing out the whole thing, the whole title. And then I just, same thing, started to copy paste. And this is what I have for the second article. So enough. And I started to notice some overlap. I'm not saying this is an easy assignment, but I did have to kind of think, okay, I saw the words primal instinct in the second article, so I'm going to focus on that. And if you go back to your directions, if you go back to your directions, it says, discuss the areas these two articles agree with each other. Well, maybe it's just one. I'm hoping you can pull out two, but first of all, just focus on one, the most obvious, and then go from there. So I started to write the first sentence, and it's super important that when you write your first sentence, you include part of the question, just to make sure you're being clear. There's no point in really trying to be real fancy when really you just need to be very direct, explicit, clear. So I'm going to have you shy away from trying to use all the fancy vocab and try to focus on the task, and then you can go back and embellish it if need be. So when talking about fear and our built-in instincts, the two articles shared a common idea. Both talked about, and I'm going to talk about how primal instinct is something they both mentioned and what primal instinct is. And then I'm going to actually name each article and pull some quotes and then analyze how that's similar to the other article. Then I'll talk about the other article, actually name it, analyze what that means. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, I yawned. What that means, and put my pieces together. Now, I opted to start with kind of an intro that just is going to talk about, first of all, how do they overlap? And then I would organize it into probably two separate paragraphs after this one. The first one would be quite short, but I feel like they should be separated. Remember, this is a short response, short essay response. So there's no real rules, but I say write 1 to 2 paragraphs to give you an idea that I'm looking for some analysis. Some of you provided quotes, but there really wasn't much depth to it, and those need to be fixed. Okay?